Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, beloved beings of light. Happy Chinese New Year of the Wood Dragon. Very special day as we transition into the year of the powerful, auspicious, wise dragon. We have a beautiful show for you today. I'm here with my special Merlin, my dragon medicine staff, is joining us today for this special transmission honoring our dragon nation, our wise teachers and protectors and guardians of Gaia and all her children of the sun. I also have my dragon headband that my sacred condor purchased for me some time ago. You know, it's the Ouroboros, the dragon eating its own tail, or we say time, the spiral of time. We're going to start today's very special show. We have a beautiful show for you. We're going to start with the Dharma talk. I'll be giving a Dharma talk, hear about this powerful year ahead and our dragon kingdoms, our dragon nations. Then I'm going to take you outside to a very special portal. The Crow Nation just joined us, and we have Walela here, the sacred hummingbird. So we'll go inside. I'll record, we'll show a Dharma talk. You see the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. The Dharma in Sanskrit, Dharma, D-H-A-R-M-A, Dharma means truth in Sanskrit. You see the Buddha of our timeline turned the wheel, the original dragon. He turned the wheel, Shakyamuni. You see there are infinite Buddhas and infinite timelines, but in this timeline, Shakyamuni, Buddha, turned the wheel of Dharma, the wheel of truth, to free humanity, to free all sentient beings from the wheel of karma, cause and effect, the wheel of suffering, the wheel of birth and death. So we'll begin with a special Dharma talk for this dragon season, this year of the wood dragon. And then I'll take you outside to one of our most sacred portals. Our powerful portal will take you back to Happy Valley, where I'll teach for the first time publicly a very special Qigong art, one of the most powerful healing arts I've taught to many of our students in dojos, meditation halls, online, on Patreon. This will be the first time I release it publicly. So it's a very special day, very auspicious. And then I have some beautiful video of Happy Valley, and I'll play the flute for you. Found a very special, beautiful waterfall that flows into a glacial-fed river. And then we'll end the show with my sacred condor, her Year of the Dragon ceremony and guided meditation. This is from her last New Earth Ascension report and the astrology reading of the week that is released every week on Patreon and YouTube membership. So join us there on whitegoldeagle.com. $5 a month. You get every Sunday, my Sacred Condor releases a very special report and astrology reading for the week ahead. This is something new we're offering on Patreon and YouTube memberships. And you also get all our past guided meditations and many spiritual practices, healing teachings, and special transmissions. So again, whitegoldeagle.com. Now stick around to the end for her latest beautiful guided meditation. So we'll move inside here, and then we'll transmit the gnosis of our dragon nations, our dragon masters of all our lineages. To have a most beautiful, blessed day and a most powerful, auspicious, and healing year of the wood dragon. Namaste. Enjoy the show. Aho. Namaste, blessed new earth, awakened warrior of our rainbow tribe of the 144. Happy New Year of the Dragon. In this Dharma talk today, we're going to talk about our dragon nations, the Bagua, and several other things for this powerful New Year. Happy Chinese New Year of the wood dragon. The wood is the liver and the gallbladder. We're going to take a few minutes here, a couple minutes, and activate the dantians, the 3 dantians, with our dragon bells. This is the call of the dragon. You see the dragons around the spiral, around the sphere, around the Bagua. So we're going to take some slow, deep breaths, prepare for the gnosis that will be coming through today's Dharma transmission. Dharma meaning truth in Sanskrit. Buddha knowledge. Buddha means the awakened one, awakened consciousness, pure awareness in Sanskrit. So we'll ring the bell for each dantian. Put your awareness in the belly, in the lower dantian. Take slow, deep breaths in and out your nose. Fill your body with the heavenly qi, with the holy qi. Qi means energy in Chinese. It's either spelled C-H-I or Q-I. There's 2 ways to spell most of the Chinese words. There was before the British went into China, after they had trouble pronouncing. So you'll see the Tao either spelled T-A-O or D-A-O, but the T is like a D sound. Taoism, the Taoists, the Tao practices, the Taoist arts. Tao is translated into English meaning the way. It means many things, but to simplify, we say the way. Where the way in? The way of truth, the way of knowledge. So we'll ring the bell, take slow, deep breaths, put your awareness in lower dantian. Let go into the feeling, let go into whatever arises. Now raise your awareness into the middle dantian, heart chakra, heart center, in the center of your chest. Allow the sound to carry you to the silence, to carry you to source, to the stillness, to the still white magnetic light at the center of your being. This is God consciousness, Buddha consciousness, Christos, Sophia consciousness. Now raise your awareness to upper dantian, the center of the brain, the crystal palace. It's the sacred cave in the center where the pineal and the pituitary glands pulsate, bringing us our perception, our awareness. So this is the spirit gate, the gate of the spirit. We say Shen Gong. Shen is the spirit. So put your awareness in the center of the brain. And let go into the feeling as the crystal palace is activated. The crystal palace also symbolizes paradise. And the crystal palace leads you to the heart center. We say Eden. Eden in the middle. What would this world be like if everyone lived from that still center, everyone lived in that peace, the kingdom of heaven within? We would instantly manifest heaven on earth, or paradise. This is the happiness, the bliss, the joy of our natural state. This is our true nature of pure mind, of Buddha mind, the awakened mind. Now we'll talk a little bit about the dragons. Dragons mean many things. See, we have the wood dragon. It's been 60 years since the wood dragon. You see, we have the 5 elements and the 12 zodiac signs, or the 12 animals of the Chinese calendar. So 12 times 5 equals 60. We'll review real quick the 5 elements. This is of Chinese philosophy, of the Taoist philosophy. This is integrated into all the religions of the East and the Chinese medicine and the martial arts. So the 5, we have the earth, symbolized with the thumb. We have wood, which we are the wood dragon. The wood is the green, the liver, the gallbladder, and it's anger. We're healing the anger, the angry demon of the world.
the fire. So the index finger, we say the pointing finger. You see, the finger points to the moon beyond all concepts. In Zen Buddhism, we say, truth is where the finger's pointing, beyond the concepts, beyond the words. So we say, don't focus where the finger is, at the finger itself, but where the finger is pointing, which symbolize enlightenment. The moon is a symbol of enlightened mind, or the ox also. We have the 10 ox herding pictures, which we'll teach about in the future. So we have the dragons. The dragons mean many things in the Taoist, in the Eastern philosophies. We see dragons throughout many of the ancient cultures all over the world. We have the Nagas in India, the Hindu, the dragons of the East, the dragons in the Taoism, the Buddhism. And we see dragons in the West also, in the ancient Mayan. We see dragon, serpent, also serpent energies is connected. The wisdom of the dragons. So dragons mean many things. Just like when we talk about extraterrestrial, it means many things. We have higher dimensional beings, interdimensional, lower dimensional, all these things. So we focus on truth, the truth. We came here for truth. We came here together today for truth and freedom. Freedom from the known, freedom from the simulation, freedom from Maya. Maya means illusion. Freedom from the delusions of the illusion. And we do this through our practice, through our arts, and through self-realization, finding the kingdom of heaven within our true nature. You see the dragons, and I trained with many dragons over the years since I was 17 in Zen Buddhism and the Taoism, the Hindus. The dragon elders came to the East, or came from the East to the West after World War II. To bring the knowledge of the East, of the rising sun to the setting sun. For they knew out of the West was this flowering of human consciousness through all the suffering and pain. And the West also symbolizes the future Pure Land of Amitabha Buddha. So the dragons mean many things in our lineage, and one of the lineages I trained many years with a gold dragon master. See, the dragons can be embodied in physical human vessels, The gold dragon in our lineage of the Kunlun symbolized the dragon master as the teacher, the Sifu, that brought the knowledge of the East to the West. You see, the Sifu of the gold dragon means returnable rainbow body. You see, in all ancient cultures, there was this practice of rainbow body. Now, it goes by many names. Each culture had their own name. Indestructible diamond body, the code of many colors, rainbow body. See, the most popular and well-known of the rainbow body masters was Guru Rinpoche of the Tibetan Buddhism of Nyingma. You see, when the disciples sat with the master, the Guru Rinpoche of the Tibetan Buddhism, when he was in his death posture, they saw emitting from his 3 dantians these swirls of rainbow light emanating out from the 3 dantians. It's a beautiful rainbow spiral, and then a flash of white light, and then he was gone, disappeared. See, this is the path of freedom. You take your body with you to free yourself from the cycles of birth and death, from samsara, the wheel of karma, the wheel of suffering. See, this is what the Buddha realized, that humans go through this cycle within, it's like a repeat loop pattern of birth and death. You have suffering, of human experience. So he founded the Buddhist way of the middle path, to free humanity, to free all sentient beings from suffering and from this wheel of samsara. See, the Buddha turned the wheel of Dharma, the wheel of truth. And those of us that carry on the tradition, carry on the teachings, we keep the wheel turning. You see, the wheel turns through knowledge, through truth. And that's what we do as teachers, as guides. That's all. We keep the wheel turning so that the knowledge gets passed on from generation to generation. You know, we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, transmitting the knowledge that has evolved over thousands of years of practice of our arts. You see, in the East, in China, we say Gong Fu, you know, or Qi Gong, which I'll be teaching after this Dharma talk, a powerful healing Qi Gong practice. See, Qi, energy, Gong, work, are that which takes great effort to master. So we say the Gong Fu. I've trained with several tea masters since I was 17. In the Japanese tea ceremony and in the Chinese, we say Gong Fu tea, or 5 elements tea, because it follows the 5 elements. Again, I stopped at the index and jump to a different timeline. So if we go, you know, wood, and we'll come back to the tea for a moment. We have the wood, the middle finger, fire. Fire in the middle, pyramid. The ring finger, metal element. And the pinky, water element. So those are the 5 elements, and, you know, these cycles follow those 5 elements. You know, the 12 symbols of the zodiac, the 12 animals of the Chinese calendar. And we enter the wood dragon, which I said 60 years, it goes through the full cycle. It's been 60 years since this powerful healing wood dragon energy has been infiltrating and filling this earth with her holy qi. So we say that Gong Fu's, you know, Gong Fu in the East, you know, the martial arts, or Gong Fu, the martial, you know, like Wudang. I train with Wudang master, Mao Shan mountain. See, many of the arts are named after the mountains in China. Kunlun is the lineage I trained for many years and taught for many years. Kunlun is the axis mundi of the East. It is what separated China from Tibet. Now, Tibet obviously is occupied by China. The Kunlun is the center of the Tao symbol, the Tai Chi, the yin-yang symbol. So we say that in the rainbow body, you know, you take your body with you. This is the light body. And you don't see, taste, touch, or feel light. You see what light reflects off of. So the masters, some of the masters through time, learned how to return. Once they attain rainbow body, they come back. So we say returnable rainbow body, and that's the symbol of the gold dragon. And one of the masters I trained with, one of the dragon masters, was Qing Feng Dao Shi. Qing, pure, Feng, wind, pure wind, man of the Tao. Qing Feng Dao Shi, who knows, go by Mujin Roshi. We call Sifu Max. His birth name was Max. He was born in the West, but a reincarnated bodhisattva. You see, the bodhisattvas come and return, teaching the way, teaching the Tao, teaching the Buddha mind, transmitting Buddha mind until all beings are awakened. That's the time we are in. This great awakening is when our 144,000 starseed earth angelics attain Buddha mind, or realize Buddha nature. For there is nothing to attain, for this is your true state of being. So in the East, there's a powerful symbol of these arts, of these Taoist arts, called the Ba Gua. You see, Ba, B-A, means 8, the number 8, the infinity symbol. Which is funny in Arabic. Ba means father, papa, and also fire. You know, it's the fire, the father. But Ba Gua, Ba, 8 symbols. The Gua is symbols or area or trigrams. See, the 3, This is the 8 by 8 is the Yi Ching. 8 times 8, 64 code. 64 code of the DNA, 64 code of the matrix. You see black and white. You know, in the middle of the Bagua, see the 8 is the octagon. We talked about this the other day, the octagon, symbol of the new age, the new golden age of Aquarius. This is what we are entering into. We have this powerful energy, this Aquarian energy, the water bearer. But as an air sign, you see pure wind, Qing Feng. It's of the air, the wind. So the 8 symbols, the 8 trigrams that surround this octagon, the Bagua, and the three upon three, as you see the Yi Ching, is 3 and 3, above, below, heaven and earth. 3 above, 3 below. We have the 3 dantians in our body. The dantian means elixir field, or field of elixir, field of mana, field of prana, of energy. See, this is alchemy. Divine alchemy is transforming lead to gold, meaning physical form into light. Back to light, we come from the light. Beyond the light, sound, and beyond sound is the silence. You see, I don't call myself anything other than the void, you know, from emptiness form. You see, when you realize your true nature of Buddha mind, you realize everything is intrinsically empty. But that emptiness fills with the sound, fills with the light. It's the sacred space. This is the divine feminine, the womb. You know, in the Heart Sutra, the sutra, one of the most popular sutras of the Buddhist lineages, we chanted every session, after every session in the temples and monasteries of Zen Buddhism, the Heart Sutra of Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, which is Kuan Yin in China. Avalokitesvara was Sanskrit of the Bodhisattva of compassion, clearly saw that the 5 skandhas are empty. What are the skandhas? They're the senses, you know, eyes, ears, nose, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no seeing, no thinking, no hearing, no tasting, no world of sight, no world of consciousness, because they saw it was all an illusion. But guess what? Within this illusion is great beauty. What good is the void, you know, if you're just nothingness, you know? We say mu, not a thing. From the very first, not a thing is, but out of that no thingness came sound, came light. We don't know how or why, you know, we have theories, but we say in Zen Buddhism, only don't know, you know, why did creation happen from the great mystery from Wakantanka? I don't know. No one does. You know, we make things up to fill that space, but eventually we just realize, I don't know. And then we let it all go. You must come to that state. Or the wheel keeps turning, and then shuts off. You know, we shut it off by saying, I'm okay with not knowing. I am just being. I'm in the pure presence, the pure awareness of my Buddha mind, and I can live out anything. I have the freedom now to live the best life, my greatest life. You can choose, you know. What good is sitting in nothingness for eternity? Like Bodhidharma sitting facing the wall for 9 years. That was me in the cave when my queen found me, and I said, this is beautiful. I'm okay with nothingness, but what's the purpose? You know, that's why we create the higher purpose, you know. And then live the life of your dreams, you know, live from your heart, being a real human being, being connected to all things, and living in that state of bliss, that state of pure awareness, that state of your true nature. We say eternal bliss consciousness. So the Bagua, you know, the eight trigrams form this sacred symbol, you know. We have the yin, the yang, in the Yi Ching, the trigrams, it's 3. So this is where yin yang come from. You know, this goes back some of the oldest writings over 3,000 years ago. That's how brilliant our ancestors are. They knew of the 64 code, you know, the 64 codes of the program of, you know, it's like computers are 64-bit. From that 64 codes are infinite simulations we can create. And what do you choose to create? Simulation of suffering, pain, trauma, or a simulation of beauty, truth, love, peace, joy? And this is what we live. This is how we manifest the new earth or paradise, the new Eden. It's through our vision, through holding our vision and living our passion, you know, living our arts. See, the Gong Fu, it means the Fu are the arts, F-U, F-U, the art, you know, the Fu, the Gong Fu is the great effort to master this art. See, it's the work we put in. It's the 10,000 hours of practice to master any art. You see, I've trained in many arts of Qi Gong, of Nei Gong, Shen Gong, of the tea ceremony. It's an art. Most people that have come to my Gong Fu tea ceremony love it. We have a lot of fun. And it's a very healing art. You see, this time of the dragon, this is for healing, you know, part of this empowerment. It's to strengthen our physical vessel. You know, this is powerful time we spoke about in our daily transmissions, this self-care. You just take care of this vessel. This is the only vessel we have right now, you know, and we're getting into these higher frequencies, these higher resonances with all these ascension symptoms and the pain body coming up for reviews and shadow work, all this stuff. Our bodies need to be at the highest functioning level. So this is why our healing arts are so important, such as Reiki, such as Qi Gong, you know, Chinese medicine, acupuncture. We merge the West with the East. You know, we don't eliminate Western medicine, but these new technologies will be coming out. They are coming out now, of healings with sound frequency, of color, of light, you know, all these things. The ancients knew of all these, but these new technologies will be released to the public. See, the West, you know, we merge these healing energies. You know, the most powerful medicines and healing is preventative medicines, you know, feeding your body healthy foods, you know, eliminating, you know, many of the processed foods and sugars and all these things that, you know, these parasitical things and funguses and yeasts and that in our body feed on. So, you know, doing the practice, especially the practice I teach after this Dharma talk, one of the most powerful healing Qi Gong. So we integrate all these medicines and doing yoga and exercising the body, moving the body. We say, you know, the motion, the movement, the fluidity is the moving waters of the divine feminine. So this dragon energy is here to help lift our spirits. It's to raise the kundalini. Our bodies need to be in good shape, in good health, vitality. So the practices of the Qi Gongs and the Gong Fu, you know, is the longevity practices to heal, to strengthen the body, to empower this vessel as an avatar of the light, so that we can be vessels for the Great Spirit, the great mystery for the Holy Spirit to use as a conduit. What good are we if we're sick in bed? I mean, I know each thing has its own purpose and we're all in our own path, but we do our best to feed this vessel nutrients and minerals. Drink our teas. It can be, you know, Chinese tea, you know, the green teas, the white teas, the red teas. Pu'er tea is very powerful, cleansing the body. We're doing cleanses, you know. You can do a juice fast if you're sick, you know. These are some of the things we could do to boost our immunity. Cold immersion, jump in the cold river. We're going to do that in a few days here, my queen and I and family. We're going to do some of that. I did a lot of that in the past. And breath work, you know, deep breathing, filling the body. That's the prana, the oxygen. You know, if you're sick, you know, your body's has these symptoms, you know, dis-ease. Your body's out of ease. Your body's out of harmony. One of the best things you can do if you're sick, go in a hyperbaric chamber. Just flood your body with high oxygen. But every day, slow, deep breathing, filling your vessel. This is the qi. This is how we cultivate qi. Breathe into the lower dantian. Filling your body, your sacred vessel. This is a beautiful vessel. There's so much to, functioning, so much energy, qi. Let the qi flow smoothly. These are the practices, our arts, to allow the qi to move through you. Breaking through any blockages, freeing up any energy that's stuck in our meridians, our ley lines, our vessels. So you see the trinity, the trigrams in the ancient I Ching and the Bagua symbolize yin and yang. You see we have a solid line, or an unbroken line is yang, that's divine masculine. Yang is the fire, water is yin. Yin is the broken line, but it's also a switch. On is the unbroken line, off is the broken line. You see emptiness, form, form, emptiness. It's a switch. You see the gentleman that invented binary or discovered binary code and put it into computer programs. Behind every program is what we call binary. It's two, yin and yang. He got that from the I Ching. He saw the off switch was the yin, the on yang. So he put that into a computer, and that's where we are today. All this evolved from the two, binary code transformed into the higher, programs, source code, which are hexagram, the hexagonical system, some based on 6 code, and now we're at 64-bit computers. The quantum is way beyond the quantum computing. We might say 256 or 144, which breaks beyond even the infinite. So we have the dragon energies coming, this time of healing. This is the time of gnosis, of knowledge, the knowledge returned to our people, of our true history, of true energy that's evolved over time. All the ancient mysteries are returning. The dragons have returned over many years, but now it's becoming self-evident. Now we're witnessing it. All of our starseeds are witnessing. We're having visions. Our people are having visions and connecting with the dragon nations and receiving the dragon knowledge. You're seeing this come through many of our New Earth scribes, especially over the last couple weeks and through this year. You're going to see a lot of this coming through, and powerful transformations through these healing energies, this transfiguration. We're working with the violet ray, the violet flame, blazing this realm with the violet energy of Saint Germain and the ascended masters and bodhisattvas. All the Buddhas, the infinite Buddhas of infinite timelines are with us through this time of the great shift we are shifting into. As you see the sun and the moon, the new moon, it's a super new moon on the 9th, the 9 code, the endings into the new beginning, the fruition of all our work, the omega into the alpha into omega. That's the Greek symbolism of the beginning into the end and the end into the beginning. It's the great shift. So this new moon in Aquarius, which is on the 9th, which will be yesterday if you're watching this on the Chinese New Year on the 10th, I'll be releasing this on the 10th. It's anchoring in fully the shift to the 5D, new golden age of Aquarius. This is the age of enlightenment, but this is an age that is timeless. It doesn't need to end now. We've gone through every simulation, through all timelines to come to this point, this choice point, we call it, or 0 point. You see, rainbow body is really bringing your energy, your chi, to 0% or 0 point. I was very close in 2019 for that shift, but I may not have come back. I might not have been able to return. So the team, the Trinity, came to me of light workers that said, it's not time yet. I was ready. I was born ready, we say. Born ready for what? Freedom. All I cared about as a child was freedom and the truth. And this is what I teach about freedom, freeing your mind, freeing your perception, because we realize that all we experience in this realm is our perception, our perceived reality. And this emanates through the crystal palace. And when we activate, you see, most people never activate that crystal palace, and the Taoist masters of old, the original lineages, realize that we are living out a program, see, based on the 64 codes, and it takes conscious effort, great work, great light work to free consciousness from that simulated cycle of the 64. And we do this through our spiritual arts, or our meditative arts, through meditation, through Qigong, through Neigong, Shengong. And you just pick a path, choose a path. You know, it could be Kriya Yoga, it could be Taoism, the Qigong, Christian meditation, prayer. You know, just put all your heart into whatever resonates with you and go all the way with it, all the way to source. You know, the infinite that is within you. You see, when we go all the way through and through and through until full compression breakthrough, we realize that there is nothing to attain, that I am here now in this body, that I am that I am. You know, things appear to be separate from source, but you can never separate yourself from the infinite I am presence. This is the oneness. This is what we realize through unity consciousness, through pure awareness, that we are all one with source. Some call God, some call Allah, some call Buddha, some call the Tao. I'm here to bring all religions together. Not to create something new, but to teach about peace and freedom and letting go of the concepts and the conditioning. You see, religions were originally created to free humanity from suffering, but it became the dogma that came out of the corruption and the ignorance, used religion as a tool to enslave people and keep people in fear. You know, I've always taught since the beginning of time that there is nothing to fear, not even fear itself. The worst thing we could do is be afraid of fear. Accept the fear, allow it, witness it, and then let it go. You know, it's just a temporal state. It's an illusion. Only love is real, which is Buddha mind. This God consciousness. Wakantanka, the great mystery, which is beyond words, but we need to use words to explain, to describe the undescribable. You know, just a finger pointing. You know, don't look at the finger or the words, just go there. Experience your satori, your direct awakening of Buddha mind. This is realizing your true nature, that you always have been, are right now, and always will be for eternity. And then we are empowered. This is the power of the silence, the power of the stillness. For from the stillness, we manifest great things. We consciously co-create when we are empowered. When we feel like a victim or a slave to systems, we lose that power. And then it's a struggle, a constant struggle. And I know many challenges come up along the way, but this is just to show us that we didn't go all the way through yet. You know, these things, the suffering is just to teach us that what is the illusion. You know, to teach us that, you know, the power of what we manifest. It's co-creators, you know. Most people create unconsciously. That's the problem. We create through the subconscious, through stories of painful pasts and traumatic experiences. We've all been through them. We've all been through great suffering. We know what that felt like, and we know that's not what we want. One of the greatest questions we can ask ourselves is, have I suffered enough? You know, until there's no doubt. We keep going through it. So that's the gift of great suffering, is we realize, okay, enough's enough. Done with that story. Let us move on to the bliss. That was fun. Not really. You know what I'm talking about. That's why you're here listening to this video. Most likely, some people might find this video by accident. We use that word accident. Everything's a synchronicity because the time might not be right for that person, but their higher self is saying, just listen for a moment. Turn off the internal dialogue for a second. For once. Stop the monkey mind. It's not a battle. Just simply allow the internal dialogue to shut off, and then you realize the nirvana, the satori of this eternal now moment. You see, meditation is the enlightenment. We don't meditate to become enlightened. That's a deep realization that you'll have to go through as you meditate, and then you awaken to your true nature, to your Buddha mind. And every master of the past that went through great suffering to attain, they always taught you don't need to suffer. Just realize here now your true nature. Which is pure awareness. Really feel into this pure awareness that's hearing these sounds, these words transmitted to you. In la ketch alakin, I am another you, you are another me. That's why we teach. One of the reasons we teach for compassion, for kindness, for compassion because of the suffering. We know what it's like to suffer, so we want to help all our good people to free them from these cycles of suffering through these teachings, through these knowledges, through the knowledge of the wisdom of the ages, the dragon knowledge. You see, the dragons also symbolize the mythology, the legends. You see the symbolism. I have two dragons with me here today joining us. We have the beautiful jade dragon. See the jade, very powerful stone to work with, elemental. This is the jade, the green, very symbolic and powerful in Chinese philosophy and the Taoist philosophy. Then we have a gold dragon, our gold dragon. These join my queen and I in all the healing ceremonies we do for our people. We do monthly for our tribes that join us. So the dragons are always with us. We're surrounded by the energy of the dragons, and they're rising. The knowledge of the dragons returning through mediums such as this. So we're very grateful. We're grateful for our ancestors and for our teachers and sifus and shamans and healers and sages and gurus. For all that they transmitted to us, the knowledge that comes through me is I sat at the feet of many masters since I was 17, now 50 years young in this realm. So I've learned a lot over the years through books, through mind-to-mind transmission, and from the words of the masters that I trained with over many years, 33 years, and I've taught for many years. So I'm going to end this talk here now, and we'll take you outside for a beautiful practice to my sacred condor and our sacred land, our beautiful happy valley, we call it. So you'll be bringing in the powerful energies of nature, of Mother Earth, of Gaia, the divine feminine. See, the mother dragons are merging with the father dragons. This is the eagle and the condor coming together of the west. You see, in the east, it was the dragon and the phoenix. We transform to the physical. You see, there's a non-physical dragon, there's a physical dragon, mythological dragons. Thousands of years, we've been working with the dragon nations. So have a most beautiful, blessed, new year of the wood dragon. We send you so much love, blessings, and bliss in the light. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste. Aho. Greetings, beloved beings of light. Hope you're having a most beautiful, blessed celebration of the Chinese New Year of the Wood Dragon. We are here now. I've returned to this most sacred portal, this beautiful portal on Pachamama I call Happy Valley. My vision, my dream one day is to build a home here for my queen and our children, to enjoy nature, to be surrounded by the energy of Mother Earth. That's a vision, a dream of mine. One day when our divine dispensations come in, I will build a home over this ridge here, this beautiful sacred valley I call Happy Valley. So I'm going to teach you a very special Qigong training. This is one of the most powerful healing postures and practices in Qigong. Qi, energy, Gong, work, or great effort to master this energy training, these teachings, these practices from the Taoist lineages of the East, of China and Japan. This is a practice holding the energy ball. We generally do this as a standing practice. This is building the dragon ball, or the dragon energy. The dragon in this case is energy. It is wisdom. It is truth. You see, I trained with many dragons over the years. The dragons of the East are dragon elders. I've trained with the black dragons, the white dragons, the red dragons, the gold dragons, the blue and the green dragons. And this art is a healing art. I've taught this to many of our people in dojos, meditation halls, online, on Patreon, YouTube memberships. It's a very simple practice, but very difficult, challenging to master. That's why we say Gong Fu. You know, Fu is the arts. All arts are of the Fu. You know, the Gong is the effort, the training. We generally say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to master any art, no matter what the art is. So in this art, one of our gold dragon masters of one of the lineages I've trained many years and taught for many years of the Kunlun lineage, he healed his back. He broke his back when he was young, severed his spine, and he was paralyzed from the waist down, and the doctors told him he would never walk again. And a mysterious being, a mysterious person entered his room one night and taught him this art. And after many weeks of practice, he was able to heal, totally heal his back and be able to walk again. And we've seen powerful results, but the key is to practice this art and not to give up until you achieve your goal of ultimate healing, ultimate health, ultimate wellness. So we're going to stand and do this practice together. I'm going to guide you through this simple practice, but most effective, powerful practice of building the dragon ball, the dragon energy. So we'll stand up. You can take some slow, deep breaths in and out your nose. Nose breathing is yin, divine feminine energy. So feet straight, shoulder width apart. Knees gently bent. Can bounce a little. You don't want knees locked, because when the energy starts flowing, your body might move, sway, and you might get pulled. Your magnetic potential will build, and you could get pulled into wood, into the trees, into the earth. So with knees bent, you can move more easily. If the knees are locked, you might fall forward. Sometimes the energy gets really intense, especially in a powerful portal like today, and we have a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind spirit here today, so the energy is very intense. See, the wind's picking up now. It's the spirit moving through. The clouds follow dragon. So knees gently bent, feet shoulder width apart. There's a little bit of a slope here. So we're going to slowly raise our hands, palms facing inwards. The palms about in front of the heart, middle dantian. Tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the chin, pull the crown to the heavens. Tongue lightly on the roof of the mouth, magpie bridge. Smile, 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 ground, ground, ground into the heart. Let go into your heart center, middle dantian, heart chakra. The wind is really picking up now. There's a cold breeze coming in, the cold of the yin, divine feminine. So just allow the hands to float, the elbows are up. See this, the chi, the energy flows through your arms, building this ball of energy. This is cultivating chi. The longer you hold this posture, the more chi you build, the more you cultivate. Be still in the mind, still in the heart. Keep letting go, letting go, letting go. Gentle smile. Ground, you see your feet and legs like roots of the tree anchoring deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. Feel your connection to the Great Mother, to Mother Earth, to Gaia. Just let go. If your body wants to sway and move, allow it to sway, move. This is water, the water energy. Divine feminine is the movement, the stillness within the movement. It's the water flows, and sometimes the water's still. So we start still until we feel the energy flowing, then allow it to move. Allow your body to move with the energy, with the chi. Slow, deep breaths in and out the belly. Fill your body with the heavenly golden chi of Mother Earth. These are our auspicious times. This year of the wood dragon, this is the green. This is for healing the liver and the gallbladder. This is healing the world and our people of the anger that's been building over many years, many lifetimes. We're here to release all negative emotions, thoughts, and feelings, and to heal our physical vessel, heal our non-physical vessel, and our soul, our spirit, soars free, it flies free. So just keep allowing the hands to flow. You might feel a lot of heat, you might feel a lot of pressure. You can move with that pressure, move the body, tuck in the tailbone, push the knees out gently. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, mouth closed. You can have your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. Whatever you feel, if it helps you feel with the eyes closed, close your eyes. Just be guided by your spirit, by your higher self. Whatever your body needs to do, whatever release. Sometimes you might laugh, sometimes you might cry. Sometimes you might scream. Just let it out. Let it go, any emotions that are trapped in the body. This, as the chi flows through your arms, down through your torso, through your organs. I now hear a loud squeal in my right ear, the call of the tiger. We have the call of the dragon, the call of the tiger. This leads you, all sounds lead back to the silence, the stillness in the center. Now you want to do this practice 10, 20, build up to 30 minutes holding this posture, or as long as you can. Depending on how your health is, you might need to do longer. The key with all healing arts, all spiritual arts, all physical, non-physical arts is to keep practicing, never give up. Pick an art and go all the way with it, Sifu would say. Whatever art resonates with you, whatever practice. In each practice you do, each moment, you're building your energy body, your light body. In each moment of meditation, of stillness, each moment you experience enlightenment. The practice itself is enlightenment. That is what you realize. When the mind is cleared, when you see clearly with the eyes of your spirit, you realize your true nature of Buddha mind, which is pure awareness, which is enlightenment itself. There is nothing to attain or achieve, only to realize. We go through and through and through until total compression breakthrough in this now. This is eternity. So keep letting go into this now moment, to whatever feeling arises. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Keep going deeper, deeper, deeper within. Go all the way till total silence, 0 point, total stillness in the singularity, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is your true self, your God consciousness, cosmic consciousness, unity consciousness, whatever name you want to give to it. Go beyond the concept till you realize you have direct experience of realization. We call this samadhi, satori, nirvana, when we transcend all things and return to source, fully awake, fully aware, in pure awareness. Realize the beauty of our true nature, our original mind, Buddha consciousness, the awakened mind that is practicing now, that is hearing now, that is seeing now. So after 10, 15, 20 minutes, lower your hands, shake your body, pat your arms from the shoulder down to the wrist. This helps the chi flow down the arm. Shaking tree into the earth. Bounce with your arms, sway your arms, swing your arms. Whew. Take some deep breaths. So I'm going to finish this practice, this art, I'm going to show you, I'm going to pan through this beautiful area so you can take on the energy, take on the chi of this beautiful sacred portal. So the key to these practices, practice every day as often as you can, till we master, put our 10,000 hours in. Then you can teach these arts. It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. Hope your day, hope your year, is most beautiful, blessed, full of abundance, full of happiness, full of joy for you and your family and your divine unions, your divine counterparts. And you live your dreams, live your passions. I show up every day for all of you to help inspire you, to help keep you going through these challenging times. But we got this, beloved beings of light. Victory is always of the light, and love always wins. Always remember that. For I am the way, the truth, and the light. I am love. That is the I am presence that is with us now, that is hearing these words. We're surrounded by some beautiful clouds, so I'm going to end this video, this section, the segment. Pan through this area so you can take on the energy of this beautiful, beautiful portal. We're surrounded by these beautiful evergreens and this ridge across the way here. So we send you so much love, blessings and bliss. May you have the most beautiful, auspicious year of the wood dragon. The eagle and the condor send you so much love, blessings, and bliss in the light. Namaste. Aho.
And now for the healing ceremony for the Chinese Year of the Wood Dragon. This can be a meaningful way to set intentions, release old energies, and embrace the positive influences of this astrological period. Here's a simple ceremony you can follow. Materials needed: candles. Choose green and brown candles to represent the wood element. Paper and pen for writing down intentions and releasing old energies. Crystals. Jade and tiger's eye are suitable for the Wood Dragon year. Incense or sage for cleansing the space. Symbolic items. Dragon or tree-themed decorations to enhance the ceremony. Preparation. Set up a quiet and comfortable space for your ceremony. Arrange candles, crystals, and symbolic items in a central location. Light incense or sage to purify the space. Begin with a short meditation to center yourself and connect with the energy of the Wood Dragon. Focus on deep, calming breaths. Write down your intentions for the year of the Wood Dragon. Consider areas of personal growth, creativity, and positive change. Be specific and heartfelt. Take another piece of paper and write down any old habits, fears, or negative energies you wish to release. This can symbolize letting go of the past to make room for new growth. Light the green and brown candles representing the wood element. As you do, visualize the candles radiating positive energy and transformation. Speak your intentions and affirmations aloud. Envision these goals manifesting throughout the year. Hold your crystals in your hands. Close your eyes and infuse them with your intentions. Feel the energy of these crystals supporting your journey. Place dragon or tree-themed decorations around your space. These symbols reinforce the energy of the Wood Dragon year. Conclude your ceremony with a brief meditation, expressing gratitude for the healing energy and positive transformations you have set in motion. After the ceremony, journal about your experience. Reflect on the intentions you've set and the emotions that arose during the ceremony. Remember that the most important aspect of the ceremony is your intention and sincerity. Tailor the ceremony to suit your beliefs and preferences, and allow the energy of the Wood Dragon to guide you on your healing journey. And now, for the guided meditation for the year of the Wood Dragon. Find a quiet and comfortable space to sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Allow the outside world to fade away as you enter a state of relaxation. Now visualize roots extending from your body, grounding you deep into the earth. Feel the supportive energy of the earth beneath you. As you breathe in, draw up the earth's nourishing energy. And as you exhale, release any tension or worries. Now envision a lush forest around you. Picture vibrant green trees representing the wood element of the dragon year. Feel the vitality and growth of the wood energy. As you breathe in, imagine inhaling the fresh, healing essence of the forest. Now visualize a majestic wood dragon appearing before you. Notice its powerful yet gentle presence. This dragon is a guide for the year of the Wood Dragon, offering wisdom, strength, and support. Feel a sense of connection and trust with this benevolent creature. With the wood dragon by your side, think about your intentions for the coming year. What areas of your life do you wish to nurture and grow? Envision these intentions as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the wood dragon's energy. Now take a deep breath in, visualizing the wood dragon's breath enveloping you. Feel this breath cleansing and purifying your mind, body, and spirit. And as you exhale, release any stagnant energy or doubts. Now picture a blank canvas before you. With each breath, imagine painting vibrant and colorful scenes of your aspirations and dreams for the year. See these images unfolding with the support of the wood dragon's energy. Now, express your gratitude to the wood dragon for its guidance and support. Feel a deep sense of appreciation for the opportunities and growth that lie ahead. Acknowledge the interconnectedness of your journey with the energy of the wood dragon. Now gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, becoming aware of your surroundings. When you're ready, open your eyes. As you go about the year of the wood dragon, carry the energy and insights gained from this meditation with you. Embrace growth, creativity, and positive transformation with the support of the wood dragon's benevolent influence. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We hope you have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead and most abundant and auspicious year of the benevolent wood dragon. May the power and wisdom of the jade dragon always be with you. We love you all. Namaste.